Classic. Jing. Soulcast. Forsaken. Scream. Divine. Nivera. Mind Freak. Yappy. Benkai. Emil. Alex.
Oh man, off the bat we're going to have a clash in mid where Team Liquid is approaching with 4 players.
The only real exception here is Soulcast, who's peeking down a long. You see Yampi already has to give the angle up, and off of that, Nivera was set up to drop some utility. It's actually Omen who swings out, and Jing already gets 2 with the Frenzy.
And that's uncharacteristic too. You would expect PRX to be the guys taking the aggression.
Yeah,
Team Liquid wanted to take it immediately to them.
Now note, the alarm bot is still there. It was just cleared out. Nivera with 22 HP cleans up another as we're tied up at 2 apiece. Numbers have equalized, and Yampi not able to land the shots. PRX now with the advantage. Soulcast and Nivera, the only 2 that remain, and they're going to try to approach us from different fronts. Nivera with utility, Mind Freak having to reposition, take a tiny step back as Benkai up forward. The Haunt got cleared out. Now Benkai waiting, swinging, not landing the shots. So Frenzy goes just a bit wide. Liquid having a hard time getting into this. Perhaps they can do it off the Prowler. No, not much success there either. Soulcast takes one down, but a one...
Immediately.
Yeah.
And you see how Liquid has fallen off into the site. Immediately this Trailblazer is going to give him a lot of free access, but Yampi is on point.
Yeah, he may have missed the first couple of shots in the first round, but he's not missing that one. He doesn't miss that one either. With a Leer up high, he swings back down and takes care of Jing. You start to see the numbers go so heavily in favor of Liquid. Remember, it's just pistols. You see it on your screen right now. Sheriff's a shorty, and well, the Headhunter.
PRX, Benkai's all the way in the A site, but the thing is, he's not going to find himself a kill. He'll find himself the site. He needed kills in this instance.
I mean, they both have Spectres, and they're both very healthy, too. You can tell a bit paranoid here. No idea of where Liquid might be.
Usually in the first 2 games, Liquid wasn't really finding much with a couple of Sheriff buys or Shorty buys. But this is a whole round that they're potentially about to take.
And the key here is Overwhelm. They did manage to find those 2 Spectres that they got off of the kills, but the key here for Liquid is Overwhelm, given the gun situation. Debai is going to get CC'd up. A flash to try to delay, to buy some time as Benkai swings around. One's already fallen. The smoke off leaves Debai in a brutal spot, and Debai gets 2! How has he gotten this far? He's outnumbered, though. And Scream Sheriff cleans it up at the end.
That was dangerous for Liquid after having such a strong advantage. They tried to swarm, but there just wasn't enough bullets to actually trade the kills efficiently then so far.
PRX against second place in Copenhagen, likely not expecting to find themselves in this situation either, right? Elimination still in groups. But it seems like PRX may be warming up at just the right time. Benkai
again.
A filthy shot. And Nivera once again overwhelmed.
That guy's ult in 3rd round.
We'll see if they can swing this back. Remember, PRX just had a thrifty round win. And it seems to be going in their favor.
No more charges left.
Now Devi's upgraded a weapon. He's still in Mind Freak's hand. The spike is going to go down A.
2v2 now this time. Look at the approach the Team Liquid is taking though. Slow from Demasig, but Yampi immediately on the flank, and they just saw him inside of B.
No, Mind Freak has no stars. Divide just got a flash.
Also, Demastic just smoked A long. So that's another bit of misdirection. Yampi's not going to opt to actually use that smoke to his advantage, though.
Yampi creeping forward. Demastic 5 HP. You look at him funny at this point, and he's dead. The flash out. Yampi cleans up Divide. He had no idea what hit him. Mind Freak on the swing out. Got into a 1v1, and Yampi clutches it out for Liquid. A 4K to give Liquid the lead.
Walking back down, Soulcast. Oh, what a fault line.
Oh, but the Cloudburst is so good! The Cloudburst provides everything! And now Benkai on the swing clears at Yampi, but Scream has not been dealt with yet. The showstopper up top as he tries to get past the Seekers. And it's all delay.
That just slowed him down so hard. The problem here for PRX, while they're sprinting now.
Yeah, at a best case scenario, he gets a kill on the way out, but he's a sacrificial lamb at this point. He got what he wanted for. Has a chance to get a second Paranoia. They still have no idea. They still have no idea.
Not even rotating, and Jing says, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and take these fights anyways because I can.
2 massive kills out of him. And now Scream's in a spot where he's, oh, what the heck do I do?
That's a PRX classic, too. Just leaving a player there, and Jing with the confidence to do that. You heard him in the teaser talk about facing up against Scream and on the onset that they did in either of their series so far.
At best here, Scream's able to preserve that weapon. Yeah, and that was the only real challenge that was thrown as well. Set up. I think they maybe were expecting Yampi to be a step up or something. Either way, yeah, Soulcast watches that happen and has to back up.
Well, and don't forget, too, you should always expect here the fault line from Nevera, and it wasn't there this round.
Still has it. Soulcast still alive, and there was that fault line that we were just mentioning.
Just heard him get in the cage, though, so they know there's somebody close to us.
He's tucked further back.
Not dealing with him.
Soulcast may be trouble here. Oh, but Mind Freak on the swing. You see the trap wire just on the outside of Link. Yampi from up top, but the Cosmic Divide is going to provide some trouble.
Is there a gap from the peak? There is!
Oh, there was! I thought it would be too narrow. Forsaken tries to go up 6 HP. Oh, you heard the Empress use from Jing. And he's just waiting on the other side. You see this, the knife out there from Yampi. We've seen that happen way too many times.
If they faced it, this is really bad for Jing.
Oh, there are too many targets, way too many targets. Scream cleans him up. Benkai down in hell, does nothing. Liquid take the lead back.
And that is now another lightish buy from Liquid that they pull out. And
Trailblazer should spot him. He tries to stay as long as he can. They've got the Cosmic Divide.
oh, this is a cool actually play through the wall.
Yampi still here. Still.
So odd.
Yeah.
They have a triple peek through eventually.
And this is all misdirection. The way it's lined up, you have no idea if they're entering through B or through C and if they're going to rotate away or what they're going to do. But what they do is they cut noise and they stay! And Yampi does too! But Nevera trades it back, 45 HP, a gravity well at his feet, and he lands a shot onto Defy anyway. Ying on the swing. Soulcast trades it back, he gets a second on the round.
2 big tools. Forsaken the space clearing. I know he's not been having a great game so far.
They smoke out the... Oh gosh, I thought he was gonna hit that. Benkai called for where that trap was. Dropped this Mind Freak, drops the smoke on it.
How is he alive?
Just at the right time. They've invested the wrong thunder. They've invested the wrong thunder. Benkai only has 7 HP. Surely, if you can get past this, you can stay alive. And how much more trouble can he cause? How much more damage can he inflict on the opponents? Liquid have already lost 2 members.
They're just dueling.
It's gotten down to a 2v2. Remember, Benkai's still alive.
30 seconds
but
left.
barely breathing. Smoke through. They're gonna get the spike down.
Last player
Oh, and
standing.
Benkai tried going for a play. Now Mind Freak outnumbered. And the showstopper.
He's gonna face. Wow.
I respect it. I respect it. Scream patient. Scream shoots the sidestep, and it's not enough. Mind Freak cannot dodge the... But if we've learned anything in this first half, it's you don't count any rounds out, especially broken by ones.
PRX gave up a lot on this push into Garage early on in the half. Going back to it now, and Forsaken still leading the charge with Jing. Fault line nullifies that Sky Flash, and they can't really peek with it, and Forsaken's inside the Aftershock.
He had to swing out. He had
What
no
a
choice but
smoke!
to go into his Cloud Burst, and he's rewarded for the aggression with 1. Now 4v4 on the side. Team is still playing alongside Soulcast. Soul casts this ball, and Dima does too.
I know
The Stinger
exactly.
and the Spectre provide the problems.
Oh.
They're gonna get this round back.
They just worked through the C-Link with both of their duelists.
Spike planted.
And Forsaken finds a hole. It's planted for backside here. Yampi finds the timing. He saw Devi, and he did not be seen back.
Yumby creeping around, trying to find his first target. My goodness, it doesn't get any cleaner than that. Now upgrades a weapon, has the Vandal, still healthy. Ben
Teleport's ready.
Jing to save the round for PRX to get to a 7-5 and that looked dangerous. Lear to try to create some space there. So it looked like they were trying to find something aggressive and early, but nothing was found.
That guy all alone. He has a kill trip. He has a kill trip. Soul cast. Getting really close to it, but he finally does spot it.
Oh. Popped into the cam as a, well, I mean, let's find whatever info we can before we die, I guess. Yampi not landing that first shot. He feels pressure coming in.
3 on the flank.
Yep.
They're going to push Spawn. Look at this. Mind Freak has to be ready.
Yeah. And I wonder if they are expecting it.
What?
He's holding faster. He hasn't really made his way up B. Now that they've taken care of
They're
Yampi,
sticking.
he can push forward.
They gave up the spike. What is going on here?
They have no idea! What? Why?
Enemy remaining.
Team Liquid. And I don't think they have any idea here.
No, it's just the Sheriff, right? But the Sheriff could be a problem. It could be devastating for the backline of PRX. Between that and the Headhunter, maybe they find the value they're looking for. But Soulcast is now left alone in this 1v3. The benefit is that they don't know where they are, but Jing is already on the defuse.
He's fast enough.
Swing out very quickly, and Jing gets the third, along with the defuse. Empress on.
Abuse and take advantage of here.
Look at how PRX respond. They start to rotate off the site, give it up, understand you have a flank coming around. There is a trip out from Yampi, covering that side.
Soulcast got to be careful. That dart inside. There's 3
Spike
coming
planted.
fast. You're right.
Flash, then the dash, and Demon 6 already fallen. You've got the Rolling Thunder too, and it's going to push them all back. But the thing is, they haven't taken care of Benkai yet. He's still around Garage. Oh, and the swing is through.
Bear worked in the cubby.
Oh, they have no idea. Oh gosh, they're reloading. He dismisses though. He tries to reposition, and he's the only one alive. So
Wondering how he gets value out of that.
put the ball in the hands of your star players. That's exactly what PRX seem to be doing. As Jing gets chased down and hunted by a Prowler, and then the swing out from Devera cleans him up.
And you said feast or famine. That was that moment right there. Too
Yep.
much utility to deal with. And the utility is useless.
You mentioned Benkai.
Spike planted.
What can he do with that
Last
Stinger?
player standing.
Maybe he can 1v4.
Everything.
Yeah, he's gotten to a 1v3. Still hasn't been able to upgrade a weapon. He does have the neural theft. Spots 2 there. Step to the right side, and for a second, it looked like Navarro was down. He took a good chunk of damage, but he gets a third on the round. Here with the Stinger, they also have Devi who's rotating.
Forsaken's
over.
going with this flash.
He's gonna get info off of that, and you're right, he goes forward. He gets another
Spike
kill.
down A.
Now that Empress has been used, Forsaken has to take a step back, and he goes up top.
Another flash coming.
Waiting for it. There's the swing, and he's gone hunting. Oh, from up top! But the blades don't land, the Classic does. Demasic falls, another thrifty round win. Forward into the future, and you see a world in which you're going to have a lot of firepower in the hands of Liquid Star.
There's the setup again as well. Hand holding him until he can get past that Prowler. But now that they hear the execute hitting on this site.
The screen goes so high. And he takes out Mind Freak with him. Oh, the Rolling Thunder, but Jing pushes forward, not able to get this. Oh, he does?
did.
On to Dima. Benkai
Oh.
with the flick.
Spike down B.
And Yampi again left alone. Oh, now the Neural Theft's going to give positioning away. He doesn't have the spike in his hands either. I mean, he's nowhere near it.
And they know. Oh, they know.
Again, the benefit here for Liquid here is this round is likely lost. But because of his ult situation, Yampi's, if he dies, he may not be able to buy another up, but he is going to have that tour de force to work with in the next round. And that might be the only thing they have to work with. They've got no money.
Let's see what he can do, though. He just dodged the flash, so thinking he's not here. There's the jump spot. Well played from Devi, but he didn't see them the first time.
30 seconds left.
He saw Forsaken creeped up. Benkai creeped up. He's really trying the best to isolate here.
He's gotten the spike, and he's gotten out. Now how do they scatter? Look at him.
They don't know where the TP was. Forsaken's leaving the site right now, but there's still the
10
camera.
seconds
Yampi
left.
also dropped the op. And now the flash is going to give his position away. They're going to swarm him. They're going to overwhelm him. They're going to kill him.
Let's play.
There's that sort of force, and there's the flash set up Forsaken.
Such a cool smoke to keep Forsaken off that box.
Oh, but the Haunt. The Haunt has to push him back.
I just walk through here.
Dima's the only one with a weapon other than Yampi who has a weapon aside from the pistol. You hear the showstopper through, and Dima finds value with the stinger. But Mind Freak from backside. Mind Freak from backside finds two.
Spike down.
Yampi's tour de force stops it. 3v3 here, and they've got to be careful. Soulcast his ult.
Spike planted.
Smoke just came back up, but they're through.
It's just Benkai that's through. It's just Benkai, and he falls. And there's the Nightfall. Forsaken, decayed, but still alive.
Last player
He falls.
standing.
Device left in this 1v2, and he's got a Vandal.
enemy
He
remaining.
has a blind opponent in front of him, too. Now off the swing. Yampi patient, disciplined, waiting as he holds this angle. Puts the onus on Divide to make a move, to make a play, and it's another Thrifty.
They've got a setup to set up Jing. He's so close right now.
Forsaken so far out, you're right. They're not expecting Jing there. You're absolutely right, Paul, and you're also not expecting Forsaken.
Spike down.
Jing
A.
is still here.
Divide from backside, you're right, Jing on the swing. Has to dismiss, has to stay alive, and Benkai, understanding they're coming right into his lap, pushes back just a tad.
And I know Reina utility is typically a meme, but Jing's dismisses have been on point. He's always looking for more before he uses that orb. Benkai as well, falling back in this situation is very, very well handled.
Instead of taking the fight, the flank that's likely coming pivots towards safety, and this is just a higher percentage play.
Got you.
30 seconds left.
Oh my goodness, if that door was broken.
They're gonna swing.
One enemy remaining.
The op is down. What can Scream find? He has the op. He has the spike.
Seconds, nothing. Literally nothing.
Surely not. 10 seconds left in the
10
round. He's now
seconds
pushing
left.
forward. Maybe he gets plant for me. Yeah, not even that. That's unlucky. Oh, he actually may get plant money. Oh, that bolts off. Good. The one benefit for Paper X is Benkai died in a position where they can't pick up his weapon.
He's
At least
getting
not easily.
deep flank here.
Yeah, he is. And Forsaken is the op.
They're spread around him though.
Oh, he's so patient. But they spotted him anyway.
They're going back into
push
him.
him off, and Jing on the flank! Jing on the flank! He gets 3.
Down. C. There. One enemy.
Oh,
remaining.
he's got 4. Now Dima the one step away from an ace. And he's the one who takes it from him. But either way, the damage was done. Paper X take the lead.
One
Everyone on the side of Liquid.
fast.
Matter when there's an op.
Spike down.
You're right, they're going fast, and they go right into the stars of Paper X.
Paper X is feeling it. At the
One
end of this
enemy
game,
remaining.
they have shut everything Team Liquid has thrown down.
And ultimately, if it's just at the end, it's still okay. It doesn't really matter.
Flawless.
A prime gaming flawless comes through for Paper X as they have taken the lead. I could just leered out mid. It wasn't cleared out, so he knows there's no presence that way. And off of that, they're going to rotate back. Device falling. Benkai still up
seconds
top.
left.
Scream
He's
has
got
his
the
ult
trip,
now.
but he's got the trip. You can tell he's standing for it, looking for it now. There's the ult that you just mentioned, the showstopper out for Scream.
Destroyed.
Jing has fallen. Benkai still not cleared out. It doesn't feel good. Oh, Yampi. Yampi's on the flank. Screen has been spotted. Soulcast trying to spam, trying to find the blades, and he does.
One
Now
enemy
retreats
remaining.
into hell as Benkai from up top has to jump down, and Yampi just plucks him out of the sky. Liquid, they're not done yet. Keep them once again together. Forsaken and Jing. But it's Yampi who wins it out. Yampi who popped off, who pounded.
Double
in the
ulted, Jing
first
is in the
half.
corner. He's so stunned up.
But did they check him? Yes, they do. Soulcast cleans him up. Betrayed by the Nightfall.
Oh, Nazara.
They've just destroyed Paper X! I know, Benkai just tagged it out. They're starting to wrap around. They're starting to take short control. Paper X may be in a world of hurt here, Bala. They're all funneled in. The smokes go through. The cloudburst, the flash, the swing, and Yampi's down!
So I have Scream here though.
Does he go unchecked? Oh, gosh, he does. Oh gosh, he does!
Seconds left.
But Forsaken stops him. A 3v3 here. You see,
Dude.
Soulcast goes forward, but
enemy
Mindfreak is
remaining.
behind him.
Spike down
And
A.
Soulcast doesn't know. This should be one of the easiest kills of his life, and it is. Now pushing forward. The spike hasn't been planted. 13 seconds left. He's going to have to go fast.
There's an aftershock here from Navarre as well.
10
He's,
seconds
I mean,
left.
he's got to commit
I
here.
have the
I
spike.
know you want to check. You want to find everything you can. He's repositioned. Remember, up top. He's gotten into a 1v1, but he's not going to have time for the plan, and the swing never shows up. Liquid take the lead. Blast cannon. And he's over at C where the challenge is not. It's a 5 stack towards A. You see the rotation start to come through. Jing hurrying over, Mindfreak following shortly thereafter.
That guy's got his trips up close. Doubled up. Gonna be hard to expect that.
He's just played up there so many times, though. And this time he's smoked off the fault line, the aftershock, the nade, the paranoia, everything used.
Jing's in the corner.
See the exchange of utility.
Oh.
Right, Jing is in the corner, and he finds 2 big ones. Soulcast on trade back, but Benkai still concealed, waiting for the glimmer, waiting for the chance
30
to get a free
seconds
one.
left.
These tags are getting so much value.
Here.
So much delay.
4v3 in favor of PRX. Devi on the swing. Mindfreak follows. Devi cleans it up. Soulcast trying to get it, and he doesn't.
What a good retake for PRX, but also Team Liquid just not breaking that. Still giving up on any sort of other pressure outside of this A lobby control from PRX. There is the star for them to pivot into a C pop eventually.
They just recalled it. Now you wonder if anyone slipped into Cubby or not down long.
Oh, they're gonna re-clear. There's a flash here from Navarre.
Here's everything but Yumpy with the
Spike
flick.
down A.
I got the spike.
And once again, the attack woes from PRX continue.
That was a solid re-clear. Remember at the beginning of this game, Team Liquid was failing on those aggression middle of the round. This time, it's going so well.
Oh, they can't see it, man. And look at the utility dumped on the side of Liquid Divide, though. He slipped his way in. Backside of the flash. They're both so blind. Forsaken's able to take her one, understanding Divide does that there's at least one more there. Navarre on their retreat. Benkai awaiting the swing, awaiting the pressure. Yeah, it takes a good bit of
What?
damage. Now he's got satchels thrown his way. We threw it that
My
far.
way.
Forsaken now choosing to use the Blade Storm.
Oh!
Spike taking away, and the kill does not come through as Liquid hold the line yet again.
PRX really wanted to maintain space on that side because
The aggression down long 3 have pushed their way up.
oh, the recall!
Oh, and the recall, you're absolutely right. But Liquid walk away with the advantage, and it's a big one. Looking to put PRX away on this map. The paranoia,
Last player
Mindfreak has to
standing.
push forward. There was a nade at his feet behind him. Too much pressure, too much damage, and now Benkai with way
Oh my gosh.
too much
Spike planted.
before him. He slipped through, but the thing is, Scream's got behind him, and I don't think he knows, actually. Sneaking suspicion. Demus
Can get all the way back inside. He can't hold on to that space by himself, especially when Art is controlled.
Chirp was just cleared out. PRX pushing forward through Art, as you were just mentioning. They're going to be splitting in from main as well. Yampi backside, trying to keep him back, but it's actually Dima who finds a ton of value. Yampi's still a problem. He's still here. He's still around, and he swings with it. The right click cleans up Forsaken. Benkai finds nothing. Yampi.
Again, another really good wall here from Navarre. That's cutting off the entrance. They're going to have to walk through it unless it's not up in time. And it's not, but Sick is still here. The grab well is beautiful.
Goodness.
The molly is beautiful. And the carnage is disgusting.
There was just no way through. Literally no way through. You mentioned the molly, the gravity well. It was such a nice setup.
The orb, too, as well. And it allows him to get any extra space here. You can always re-clear the Viper
30
orb with
seconds
the
left.
Right.
little bit of opacity that you have. And in Scream, I mean, what are you doing?
Look, like, come on. If you're going to play Phoenix, you kind of have to, right?
Was there even a
enemy
flash?
remaining.
I think there was, yeah. I think it was his.
Okay.
But Forsaken trying to dance around in that orb. Fowler's going to find, man, so much. And off of that, look at how they start to rotate back to B.
Yeah, Scream is here. Navarre's in the back of site, too.
Little check into Cubby, make sure No one's there waiting around.
Demasic probably has a star coming up anytime.
The Prowler off of the flash keeps Scream back for now. But there's just so much utility. There's so many crossfires. There are so many swings happening all at once. Through all of it, though, PRX stands strong. Wall up, the spike down. And Demasic left in this 1v4. Nothing but a Spectre to his name.
Well,
And he doesn't stick around for very long. PRX.
50 seconds left. They've got the early pick. And also, there's still, you were mentioning Benkai, that pressure.
Soulcast just on the other side of doors. He spotted a gun barrel, but he finds nothing. Jing with the span. Yampi with the up, and he gets two.
Spike down mid.
The double too good, but the indecisiveness almost cost him his life.
30 seconds left.
We're seeing a repeat here of Haven.
I mean, 3 kills already with 2 bullets. And Yampi's again been left alone on B, backside. And that hasn't been a problem for him before. He spots one player, and off of that, Demasic starts to rotate back. 12 seconds left. They should be able to get the spike down unless Yampi can continue to cause more problems. No, Benkai cleans him up. Spike down at the hands of Mind Freak. A 2v2 here as the gravity well's just a bit off. Mind Freak choosing to go aggressive, choosing to push.
Look at the super flank from Navera too. That trip is down.
Yeah, don't be fooled by that. Navera pushing forward. And it's going to be Benkai with the op, who's looking right into where Navera's about to swing. And he doesn't land the shot, just a bit wide.
And don't forget, they planted for Alley here, so Mind Freak has the opportunity to play from this position.
And he finds the value he's looking for. Demasic falls. Navera with not a lot of time. He just has to back up. He has to save the weapon.
And it's not an op either.
Poison orb emitting.
Not able to recover the op from Yampi. In fact, it's Benkai who picks it up.
It's interesting to see him in that moment. Has the op, misses a shot, drops. Not willing to recontest, not willing. Jin goes aggressive, he satchels through.
Plants the spike.
They're taking it to him.
Remember, he's the one with the tour de force. He's the one who's in some instances single-handedly won rounds for Liquid, and he finds the opener on a Forsaken.
Swing with the Prowler too.
Remember, it's Devi who is the op. He's the one planning a spike. He has to back
res.
up. He has no res! He's dead!
Another thrifty possible here now, Liquid.
Jing 1 point away from having the showstopper. He needs 1 kill. And he's got a shot at this. Now the Cosmic Divide through Mind Freak, pushing forward. Jing alone, no! Nothing found! Now deafened. Decayed. No idea what's happening on the other side, and Scream can just hold it.
Thrifty.
Just nothing you can do. Talk about Jing. He's going with a showstopper this time.
Aggressively in through Art. Prowler was just on his heels, doesn't tag. And he's gotten through, and he gets 2! One of them being the ult, so Scream has to reset. Jing on the swing, and no, Scream stops him! And now the Nightfall to push them back, to keep them at bay. But they don't back up at all. They don't give up an inch. Yes, the res comes through.
How's he get out? He does. That could have been held easily.
But do they cut noise and stay, or do they fully rotate over? You see on the minimap, Liquid's already left the scene. They've already rotated fast to be.
I mean, it's not something we saw much on Haven, for them to pivot twice. Sometimes they explore back into middle.
A lot of options here for PRX.
A lot of options, but it looks like they don't know which one to pick
30
on.
seconds left.
That was heard right there. The players in the alley, there were 3 re-clearing. Scream immediately hears it. He calls the rotate back to belong. There's 3 players who are going to be here with 20 seconds left. PRX. Tough ask.
It'd be ridiculous to say here, Yampi's the only one who hasn't arrived. Is that going to be enough for Liquid? Can they hold the line without their star? Soulcast is able to take 1, falls. Navera and Yampi, the only 2 that remain. No. The answer to the original question is no. Yampi's left with all to do before him. A 1v3, an op in hand, and he doesn't even get to shoot it off. Forsaken.
Convince you otherwise. There's still a lot of firepower here for Team Liquid.
You want to play? Let's play.
Tour de force used for Forsaken. And he's the first one swinging out, holding this angle out from Cubby. No challenge yet.
Yampi consistently tries to get back into backside.
How froggy does Yampi get? He isn't even the one who steps forward. It's Forsaken who does. You see the double satchel through from Jing as they try to take the space, and they do. They succeed. The wall up from Devi, still holding the op. Aggressive. Up close. Han giving some space away. Benkai getting the spike down.
Spike planted.
Nevera's really slow here up in heaven.
Here.
And the other players are backing off right now. There's the guys with the weapons. So Nevera just going to look for exits. And important that he does die here. Not only economically, but to get that Viper's Pit online next round.
Very good call. Obviously, icing on the cake if he's able to take one with him. Find a kill, deal some economic damage.
She doesn't want to take Mind Freak out with him, surprisingly. And not going to have that pit up. That's interesting. Obviously, he doesn't have the op.
Do they know that he's there? They've been so diligent, PRX have, in checking that exact angle. Yumpy, no sneaky antics this time around. As soon as they see the Phoenix Wall go up, they back up. And they're gonna go. Jing satcheling forward. Off of the Roomba and onto the kill to Scream. Nevera trying to swing out. And he finds a kill with the Sheriff.
They're chasing, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, they are. They can smell blood in the water. They know that Liquid are in a weaker spot here. They can't punch back. They can't fight nearly as well. And Soulcast's the only one left, and he's got a rifle to work with. Has to try to preserve it.
What a difference so far on this map for PRX. They're still on that attacking side, but maintaining the lead is the important part, right? Obviously, Team Liquid is able to bring it back to overtime. But if PRX want to win a map in this series, they've got to start elongating this lead a little bit, give themselves a little bit more buffer. Because we know they can close out rounds.
Well, they seem to be well poised to do it, Ball. You see Mind Freak as we start to think about the following round. 8,100 credits. Forsaken is 6,250. They're able to carry the op over.
With the spot here out of Dimasig.
And now the smoke to cover. Understanding, yep. Very good use of the trip. Make sure that there isn't someone on the other side. This time there was.
Look at Scream, too. He's up on top of an angle here, on top of the Viper's Pit.
He's able to take down one. Forsaken trading it back, though. Nevera. Oh, my gosh. Divide. That was nuts.
And that's the site open.
Absolutely right. Now the spike should be able to go down. Yumpy's going to show up late. Soulcast will, too.
This Cosmic Divide, again, a little funky here for Mind Freak. It gives room for Soulcast to work on the backside of it, but he's found himself a little cubby. This is so nerdy.
Oh, the thing is, Soulcast, he just used a Prowler that just, like, got stuck in the wall. I don't know if it was a mistake or what, but now he doesn't have that to work with.
It's going to fall before he can even use it. That is ridiculous.
I'll find you.
The Haunt cleared out.
It's a save again.
Yeah, he should have safe passage out. Down to 2 rounds in a row, though. You're absolutely right.
And this is all because Yumpy has this op. And it's a kill for it. They know it's in his hands, though, this time. He didn't fire it before that.
Spotted one with the Prowler, understanding the pressure towards A. They try to get in towards B. But Soulcast trying to do a bit of his own, a bit of the same with his Prowler.
Can't stick here for too long.
30 seconds
And they will get the smoke off, so Soulcast has to give it up.
And
it's
remember,
all up to Yumpy here.
Well, and remember, Scream is very close by, and he still has that ult. He rotated so quickly. He's been trying to get ahead of the rotations, and there he is, but he finds nothing!
Here.
Yumpy still has the op. The ping there so dangerously close to the head of Forsaken. Oh, and Yumpy with the second shot. Now the showstopper through. Mind Freak falling. Jing trying to find something with the ult, and he does. The nade up top to provide some cover as Nevera swings out with the frenzy. And it all falls onto Devi with the operator in hand to keep them back. To keep Liquid off of the spike. Can he do it? Again, the weapon's been in his hands for so long, and they're all going to face him at the exact same time. It's Yumpy from up top.
Trying to fight that top B-long position, trying to gain advantage. And Yumpy has certainly been, at least since these last couple of rounds have swung in his direction, and they've been using a little bit more utility to set him up. Going way on the offensive. Scream has the opportunity to ult for information here. Through double doors, or potentially even flank art immediately.
You see the Sage Wall goes up.
What a seize.
It's not going to let the
Here's the ult.
The Nightfall's there, and he's not going to find anything again. Such a good wall out from Devi, who still has an op.
Landing super safe here, which is going to cause problems for Devi, who's inside of A main.
well tucked. You see them standing side by side. Again, Divide dropping all swords. Jing is already fallen. Are they expecting another to be tucked in this same little corner? Beating the wall up. Bankai waiting for the flash, and the spam's actually there. Not challenged yet. Meanwhile, the stage wall feels like it's been up for eons, finally going down, and the PRX kills go up. Bankai spots one, cleans up Nivera, two still on the other side as the crossfire's devastating. It's gotten down to a 2v1, and Soulcast.
And Yampi has completely rotated off. But look at this probably that Soulcast just put out in mid. Might call it right back because you would expect them to use mid as a transitional space.
Well, and you just wonder here with how PRX have played this half. Seems like Liquid have to second guess their first mine. You see the Nightfall go out. Maybe tagging one. Deep plant off the wall.
This is the classic PRX. Ooh, that's spammable. Need that wall to go through that box.
Forsaken is taken backside. Look at him, three.
Oh,
Tucked back here. They're expecting the flank too. And Mindfreak's gonna find the timing. He is. Oh my gosh, he is. Oh, but the shots don't land initially. But they do now. Are you expecting Dima? Yes, you are. And the kill lights up. And now Yampi in this 1v5. I thought for sure that was going to be a collab. That's all right. A second longer.
This wall causes problems for PRX, actually.
But the kill through. Mindfreak once again on the flank. He's going to be so late, though. Yampi can really wreak havoc here, but he's not able to do it in 8.
Little billboard.
But Liquid continue to push their way forward. And they're not really trying to conceal it or hide in any which way. Bankai trying to take the fight to their lap, though. Look at how far up he is. Yeah, and he's punished for it, but Forsaken and Jing find two big kills.
Super fearful here to plant for Team Liquid.
30 seconds left.
And it really hurts right now because they don't have the spike.
They don't have the spike. They don't really have any utility to try to take some space away, to get into a better position. This round feels done and dusted, Bala.
Wait. Oh, one bullet left. Oh, gosh.
No.
Player standing.
Oh, my. Easy to think about.
Interesting, you can actually get into the other hole there, too.
Chang on the other side. Door spamming through. Heavy mid-presence from Liquid this time around.
Soulcast with an angle here. Swing ahead of the haunt. Could have ended up with something, but...
They try to swing out aggressively
Ooh.
to clear out the alarm bot, and yeah, Nivera's getting netted a kill for it. A fun one. But again, they find themselves outnumbered.
Perry got the vulnerable off.
Yeah.
He lurks up with the wall. Forsaken almost wanted to take that fight as the wall fell, but Nivera just goes through. He's chasing him down. He knows his position.
Forsaken turning around.
Oh my goodness.
The Headhunter is just way too good in that position. Scream with the Sheriff. Oh, he's just looking for whatever he could possibly find here.
Most important that he actually does find some kill or death to get this ult online.
Yeah, and he's gonna get a shot at it.
It's pretty, I mean.
Oh, come on. Oh, no way. And surely Forsaken heard that.
Yeah.
Scream was not quiet about it at all.
Top game. Let's see how it's used.
Liquid with a Viper wall towards B.
He's just gonna be, oh my goodness. Remember what happened?
No. He doesn't
This
have
is
ult.
the most TikTok thing ever.
He doesn't have ult.
There's an angle!
Oh, he spotted one. The ping's through, but they spotted him! And Jinglet gets the kill anyway.
Scream is literally running. He's no clue. I mean, this
Bro,
is an overpass moment.
There's no way you see him. How do you kill him? How do you get him down from that pesky wall?
Spike planted.
Dude, they still have no clue what happened. I mean, they still have no clue.
This is outrageous. They have no idea how many angles he can see. Look at him.
Oh, come on. That is ridiculous.
And it's even crazier to think that they managed to get the spike down through all of that, the tap through. You see the slow work, now you see the molly start to spam everything there. Scream left alone, and well, he's able to take care of Jing. He stopped the defuse, but there were still too many numbers at the end of the Scream. And it nets nothing.
Mindfreak finding the timing to peek right in front of the D-Sick smoke.
The benefit is that Scream dying there was not out of reach of the rifle, so he still has it. Or excuse me, it was picked up by D-Sick.
Out of charge.
I just wall doubled or somehow found the kill.
And really just felt like Liquid were trying to spread the field as much as they can and try to apply some pressure, try to find a pick here, a pick there, anything at all.
And now here they are, letting Pearl in, and PRX is just pummeling them, punishing them. for the decision to go for this map.
This time, no C's nade. It's actually just a slow for Forsaken to take the aggressive angle. Scream with the Guardian finds one onto Jing. And this spy is not entirely broken. Forsaken still holding. Not knowing if anyone has swung around and crossed through. He's got Haunt, he's got 2 Prowlers to deal with. Stays about as long as he possibly could. Mind Freak on the flank.
And he's evened it up.
Yeah, it's actually Benkai who's pushed up here too. You're not expecting both. You're not expecting that level of aggression. PRX meticulously dissect and devour everything around Liquid.
And this is a tease for what's to come on Ascent. They've got a crossfire on the spike in attacker spawn.
Teleport's ready.
The one thing they have going for him is maybe Yumpy finds something.
Forsaken is going to sprint as soon as there's contact out through mid and up into this connector.
Now note, this is a 3v3 here.
Oh, what an angle.
And the stalemate has just gone in favor of PRX. Forsaken and Bang. PRX and Liquid going head-to-head, and it's Ascent that's going to Siamese him here in this decider.
Oh.
And you're right, the mid-peak is already explosive. Look at Jing already satcheling his way forward.
And they just took so much space so fast. There's going to be a pinch on to Demasik right here on the site.
The Paranoid doesn't hit Jing, and I don't think he knows it. They've lost full tree control. No, he had no idea. The frenzy was there. It delays the push for just a moment, but you have to keep an eye. You got to keep an eye on Soulcast. Yeah, he was the flank. But Forsaken cleans him up. The door's down. The spike is planted.
What a pace to set here for PRX. Right off the bat. The round starts, the barrier drops, and they instantly pounce.
What a start.
Undefeated in APAC.
Yeah, strap in, friends. It's going to be a good one. So, somehow the fact that we've gone 10 seconds and there hasn't been anything crazy compared to the last one is definitely a slower pace. And there you go, but Scream just rips him out of the skies. With
These haunts, though. Oh, my goodness.
Gravity well, there's no way out. There was nowhere to go. They're going to get the spike down here. Two sheriffs, excuse me, left for Team Liquid.
Type of thing that's always a problem here on eco rounds is you just don't have the right weapons to break even basic things like haunts there. Navarre not wanting to shoot with the shorty.
I mean, they've got Soulcast has gotten a weapon. He's the furthest away from the fight though. And Devi swings off of his own flash, cleans him up. Forsaken's Vandal takes care of the Spectre that stood. He still has double satchels too.
They just heard the door close too, and that's actually really nice for PRX right now. They don't have to worry about tree at all. Because Team Liquid's worried about the pinch from Cat.
The flash out, there go the double satchels. Jing, the soul of aggression has just been dropped. Not around any longer. Devi also falls. Liquid seemed to be holding the line, but the Spectres out from PRX. Been problematic before. Yampi on the flank, Yampi on the shots, not able to get the kills, but Scream just had the barrel of the gun shoved into his mouth by Benkai. But Soulcast cleans him up.
Stomped. Here's Scream down mid.
That was the only challenge. But they also push into tree at the exact same time, yeah.
And these trades are very favorable here for PRX. Obviously, it come out, Team Liquid, because they've already lost the smokes here, but it doesn't matter if they get the site.
And they should be first to it. There's the double satchel. There's Jin going forward. Spike just going to show up a little bit behind. The door goes down, and it's going to be a retake attempt from Team Liquid. The flash there, and Jing tried to swing out, but he can't see a dang thing. Devi's so weak. Forsaken is 2, 10 HP in a 1v3. Little sidestep, little shoulder thrown. And there's really no way for Forsaken to finish.
But they're going fast anyways.
Oh, the Molly timing is so good. As soon as they see the utility dump over the side, soaring through the skies, they counter with utility of their own.
Going up.
Scream looks to wall up. He's got a Prowler in his face. He tries to drop a flash. He has another one to work with. And yeah, I don't know how he's not alive. He just finally goes down.
PRX so low now.
One enemy remaining.
Ah, they're dead, bro. 5 HP for Devi. He's able to clean up one. He's going to get the spike down 2. Paranoia has to take this forward angle. Now the flash there.
Doesn't look like it just now.
Scream up close. He's got the flash out. There's the ult that you were looking for, and it's gonna take mid.
This is getting everybody suppressed for Team Liquid right now.
Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
They're all running back-to-back site because they have no utility to slow this down.
Devi has to find value backside, but no! Navarro holds the line! He finds 2 massive kills. The flash out to look for the third, and they're all sitting in front of him, all sitting ducks.
Hot marking up 2. They're easily spammable from this position. But return fire somehow.
There.
Demasik isn't even here yet, bro. Mindfreak only has 11
Last
HP.
player standing.
Yampi gets a
Spike
kill.
down B.
What a hold. Nivera's 2 kills as PRX challenge backside, as they challenge spawn.
It's just ridiculous.
Won them that round.
Those shots are just ridiculous.
The showstopper.
Yampi's gonna get challenged. Is he on an anchor here? Must be.
No.
No, it's
No, he's
recalled
not.
right now. So if they find a timing, there's 10 seconds for him not to be able to TP.
Oh, Devi rotates away. No flash to swing on the angle. Forsaken takes her soul cast.
Jing loves to push off contact the rest of the map, and they are. They're pushing through Cat right now. Demasik almost committed. Just canceled the last second. Here we go.
Wisely waits as Jing goes forward.
Here's the spike up.
And Demasix just holding the site. He gets 2 big kills. You see Benkai trying to retreat down in hell. I don't know, bro.
So Navarre's not able to capitalize.
They're gonna go for Benkai with the Nightfall. You got Forsaken on the other side.
Counter ulted.
They want to go A.
They've got no follow-up utility here.
B holding the line with the op. Jing is gone.
30
Ice
seconds
pushes
left.
way all the way down into hell. Benkai spotted, doesn't seem to care. He's got cover. He's got help.
What a good play by Scream. He gets him.
Forsaken was gonna be the flank. But you're right, Scream gets him. Everything falls apart on the site. Surely that's not the only thing you have planned.
This is it. Scream's gonna try to clear B main right now, so he's checking if it's a fake.
And off of the fact that Scream's getting all this info, you see on the top of your minimap, Soulcast rotating A.
And they just actually used their own KO nade to stop Scream from pushing if it was A main. They didn't know where he was coming from. This wall's gonna fall.
And Navarro will too. Yampi holding the angle with the op. He spots a player. No, not able to land the shot. Demasik trying to hold the site himself. He goes up top and he's able to tuck away. That was close. That was dangerous. But he stays alive and he goes back in.
They're seized.
Oh, off of the flash, but he's not able to get the spike down. Demasik with a massive kill. Now with 8 seconds left, Liquid again hold PRX back. Now the rest of PRX are smoked off. Mindfreak's the only one who's not with them. Devi tries to find space and try to work his way out onto the site. That works.
Smoke.
That was the only real flank they had, man. That was their only additional pressure. As Jing just goes forward, goes backward, goes all sorts of which ways.
One enemy remaining.
Low-key do need him on a fishing pole to bring him back in some of these instances, but...
Bro, what is this round? Benkai's gotten a weapon. And it's a 1v2. They swing him at the same time.
Bring them down.
This is so pivotal here, especially if they do try to go for this B split, and they are going to go for it. My goodness.
The wall gives them the time to rotate out to. Nightfall catches Jing. So they know there's somebody playing mid. But how close do they think? The Prowler's going to follow up, so they know.
Oh, and they paranoia into tree, and that's exactly where the rest of PRX are. Yeah, they've taken care of Jing mid, but PRX go aggressive. They go forward. Look at Mindfreak. Deep behind enemy lines, deep into the belly of the beast. They keep Soulcast back. A 3v3 here. Use a Nightfall of their own.
Look at Scream. He's flanking top mid right now.
But Devi's waiting for it. He's ready for it. He spotted him. PRX so desperately need this round.
Oh my goodness, he just bought so much time for them right now to re-clear heaven, but Benkai's waiting.
How is he so far up? How is he playing so aggressively? 2 seconds left on the haunt, and he finally drops down. And there it is, it's use that. Playing on Knife's Edge. Spots one, kills him. What a play out from Benkai. Scream finding one off the flash, a 2v2 here. Benkai still down low, still in hell. Flash is gone, it's just Soulcast with 11 HP, and he never really made it out of heaven at all.
And even if...
That works.
Prowler cleared out, Forsaken. Flirted with death. Last round. This time, doesn't get away with it. And there are not a ton of options. Yeah, Mindfreak is to the safety of his team as the spike goes down. And Yeah, you
Ult's
they
out.
used, yep.
Spike planted.
Prowler to try to find some space. Will that gravity well matter? Scream off the flash of Prowler, they're clearing everything. While the rest
Pulses are gone. You could actually use that as a smoke too to give Device something to play around.
and he's playing so far up, so forward. So worried about the angle from heaven, but it's actually a tree that betrays him. And now you've got the ult that's been used. Scream dropped. Mind Freak still playing back, and you've got Benkai down low. They've got him in hell. The crossfire is so good. Can Mind Freak win the round?
Don't forget the star. He's got the grab well. They're blocking it. They're blocking the pull, but he doesn't get it enough. It's
No
a good
way.
grab well. Oh my goodness. Liquid went for it, but Mind Freak with the 1v2.
Switching sides.
And that was a
The star could spell disaster. And there it is. Gravity was used. It's just Navarro on the other side, but Prowler provides some cover. The swing out anyway. Scream gets one with the frenzy. And they're pushed back. PRX not able to hold that space. Again, remember 2 and 11 on pistols. Possibly the most important pistol that they will play this entire tournament right now.
man advantage for Liquid.
And it's just gotten even bigger. Mind Freak on the swing out, finds one, not able to get the second. That kill would have been enormous.
Has this ult. There's 30 seconds and they're
30
pivoting
seconds
again.
left.
I wonder what they're looking for. They haven't garnered a ton of info towards mid or
This
towards
is
B. It's really
so late.
It's really just Demasic who's holding tree.
They're gonna get the plant down with 5 seconds, if anything, if at all.
If they're that fortunate, you still have 2 defenses from PRX here.
Where are you?
12 seconds, 2 players, you said it.
Haunt's been destroyed. There's the ult. The ult's been used. Benkai feeling pressure, starting
Have
to
to
get
commit to the
overwhelmed.
plan.
Yes, to turn around. You're absolutely right. And
It's
Defy with the Odin
Spike down.
from the very beginning gets the round for PRX.
Just
Himself across B. Soulcaster, they're flirting with fire.
Where are you?
and he has to cross mid where many of his teammates already died with no help from Yampi.
And you see it, Red X is littering the path that he's trying to get to. Trying to traverse, and then if you somehow manage to get through no
Wait.
man's land,
He just crouched past that. Didn't really realize you could do that. You can crouch past the jump peak. Yampi with the tech. Oh my goodness. He has no clue.
oh no. Mind Freak hopping around like a rabbit with the knife out. Imagine he's feeling
30
pretty foolish
seconds
now.
left.
Not committing to the plant, not committing to the spike, expecting some of that aggression. You just heard a satchel go off from Jing.
Find you.
Grabs bait. They've got an aid to delay. The haunt there. Soulcast on the swing.
They've busted this open.
This would be disastrous for PRX. This was a 5v2. Bola.
Player standing.
Great flash though. So they flirt with disaster, but everything's fine. PRX get another one in. Team Liquid, while they get the spot.
Orbs, there's just going to be a fight at their doorstep before they know it. He's here. Note they have a couple of sheriffs to work with. Jing has to back up.
Pivots are coming so often. They're plentiful here for Team Liquid. Once again, going over towards Cat. The thing is, A main, no control for them at all. And you've got Forsaken and Mind Freak here. Oh!
Forsaken looking to find more with that operator. The trademark to provide some cover. Spike hasn't been committed to yet. Yampi trying to play back Jenny. Demasic has fallen. There's the ult. He's going to go up top. He's not. Oh, he is going to get the kill on the Soulcast. The Jin continues to hunt, continues to push, and continues to kill. You've got Benkai who's here. You've got a star to help, provide some cover, a little bit of help. Star. Benkai swinging into it, but the Prowler has to push him back. They're off the flash, off the swing. Gets it. Now the Nightfall's been used, but I don't think it hit anyone. No, they're all still safely playing back in spawn. Devi looking for a free one, finds nothing.
Yampi down to 4
Planted.
HP though. No ults to work with here for PRX. Oh, and the shot from Yampi. They have no more market control.
They're saving.
It's a quick call too.
Yeah, it is. Are they just repositioning, maybe looking for exits? At this point, you've burned so much time. I don't know that you can really commit.
And you've given up the space that you want to fight for exits here. Last time Team Liquid went up through spawn, maybe they're expecting the same sort of thing. Grab the op back. That's nice.
Now the save call makes a bit more sense.
Power weapon still available.
Yeah.
But Team Liquid inching ever closer to the end of this group.
On the end of the previous round in the hands of Forsaken. And he is challenging mid. It looks like they're just going to fully Mind Freak off of this site.
That wall just gets them out. Mind Freak alone.
It's a really good cover, and then they can flash out of it if they need be. But Mind Freak
hello.
paranoid. Oh, yeah, I thought he
through
was
the wall.
weird. Yampi and Navera hold them back. Benkai from up top sees everything, sees everyone. But cannot get the space he's looking for meanwhile.
Oh my goodness.
Forsaken, creeping forward. Soulcast, Spidey senses tingling. A really good idea that there's somebody behind him. You see the pings out on the minimap, but the timing not on his side. They still have a shot at this. Devi still has an Odin. They still have some utility to work with from Benkai. One more Prowler to his name.
It's a fight.
And he lands the shot! Scream and Dima stick outnumbered. The spam through is Forsaken, finds another. Can Dima hold them back himself? The new addition to Liquid finds nothing.
And PRX bring it up to 8 at this point.
They Prowler and main. And yeah, it's counter.
Looking for Forsaken, he's going aggressive. Jing 2 with the recall at the same time. And Scream's getting his ult up. Mind Freak has it all to do right now.
You're dead.
There are a couple members here. You hear the ult that's been used. The Paranoia out to provide some cover. Scream drops the molly and takes the space, but he's got a Nightfall he's going to have to deal with. Soulcast finds Forsaken. Ult takes the space, but no kills found. Devi on the spam finds
Team
one.
Flash.
This is looking for another no. Yampi's off, cleans him up. Benkai falls too. Is this how it ends? Off. Deep mid has been smoked off. That's exactly what they're going to go for. But Forsaken here flashed up, not able to get back to his rendezvous.
The TP backside too.
Liquid Liquid overwhelm everything. PRX have no defenses. They try to stream onto the site, and they overflow the paper dam that's left. No defenses around, nothing to be seen. Devi and Jing with way too much before them. And now Jing's position spotted, given away. A 5v1 to keep your tournament life alive, to keep the year alive.